So, I know this is very late and hopefully not that helpful to you guys anymore, but I have dedicated to doing these every month, so I'm going to continue with that even though it's too late and this month was absolute shit. Anyhow, this is going to be my March bullet journal setup, and I'm going to show you guys what I did for February 1st. As I've talked to you guys about in the past, I've been very uninspired to do bullet journaling. I feel myself kind of drifting from it. I have these periods of my life where I'm very intensely focused on something, and then when the hype kind of passes, I'm like, whatever. And that's sort of happening with my bullet journaling, and I really don't want it to, so I've been trying to keep going, push through it. It might be just kind of like an art block kind of thing. So for February, I did kind of a minimalistic bullet journal setup with a black and white theme. This is my monthly calendar setup. It worked out very well with the to-do and to-buy lists, as well as just a very simple setup with 2 printouts and some washi tape. Then I have the expenses. I'll be continuing with this and this almost exactly as it is. I'll do some more spendings tracker, like a weekly update within the different spendings to make sure that I meet the budget. Then I have a Willow Maloo and YouTube kind of tracker thing. I really enjoy these pages. I thought they were very beautifully made in their simplicity, if you want to say it that way. Look how little I posted on YouTube. That's so sad. So yeah, I'll be continuing with this as well. Then we have a habit tracker. I am going to be continuing with the same format and everything. I'll just be changing up the habits a little bit. And I think for the month of March I skipped this, but just because I felt like I didn't want to dedicate a whole page to it, and I was kind of lazy. I know, because it's just on my phone anyways, so I feel like I could just check it there if I wanted to. Did I say this was a walking tracker? By the way, it's a walking tracker. Then we have a gratitude log. I really like doing this for the month of January and February. I usually don't do it. It's just really helped me become more grateful and appreciative of what I have. So I won't be continuing with this, but it was right for that time, I guess. Then I have a reading log, which I also will be continuing. And here we have the first weekly spread. I really like this weekly spread. I think it's so cute. The background of this one is actually from I just had a brain fart. I don't know what it's called when there's a fashion magazine but for the house. And I know what it is called, but I just got the biggest brain fart. So don't know what it's called, but it's just cutouts from this magazine. And then I did some doodles I found on Pinterest that I copied, and I really like it. I think it's very stylistically nice. I did the white on black paper. Someone requested this, and so I did a bullet journal weekly spread plan with me video if you want to check out that in the cards. And here was when I started getting very uninspired. I usually don't do spreads where I just draw it out. I didn't plan it out whatsoever. I just kind of did it, and so this is how it turns out. And then it becomes even worse the week after. So here I simply just drew the lines because I really didn't feel inspired, but I needed my spread, so this is how it is sometimes. Then I have my March planning, and then we at March. So what I did for the month of March was that I found this little thing here, paper pad travel at a shop, a creative shop called Pandura where I live, and this one basically just have loads of A4 papers that are prints on them kind of. So I don't know what to call it. It's just kind of they have different prints on both the sides, and I thought it was very fun. I really like these prints. And so what I did the month of March is that I only used prints from this as the background to all my spreads because I want to find a way where I keep inspired but I don't have to do a lot. And so I thought this was going to be a good solution because I could just glue them on top and then it looks amazing. It didn't turn out that way. I'm going to have to go back to the simple stuff, the lions and stickers kind of bullet journaling that I did in the beginning, because I don't think this collage thing is working for me anymore. But this is the front cover page. Then we have a monthly setup. This is the exact same with the shopping and the goals this time. And I have the little cards down here. The only thing about this paper is that it's bulky because it's not sticky all the way under, which is a bad thing, but generally the designs are pretty cute. Here we have an expense tracker, so I'll write the expenses and the total, as well as bills, budget, and spendings. Here I have like, I update it after every single week. Also expense like goals or like financial goals, as well as total, what I spent and what is left at the end of the month. And here we have a Woolloomooloo tracker, and I did a Facebook tracker, a blog tracker, Instagram tracker, as well as a blog ideas here and a to-do list here. And then I also did this time log because like I have an official time log, but then I wanted to do a time log for the different things within Woolloomooloo so that I'll only track when I do Woolloomooloo in my other time log, but this time log is like specifically what day I do these different things to make sure that I work on one of these things maybe every single day if I have the opportunity. And then here we have a YouTube tracker. This is the same. I have a YouTube tracker, Instagram tracker, and then a little thing for my video planning here. And here we have the time log. This will be the same, as well as a sleeping log. This was actually so much worse when I didn't have the dots. Like, it's so dumb of me to think that like, oh, I'll just put these on and then it'll be easier. But then like, why the fuck do I need the Leuchtturm journal if I'm just gonna glue stuff on? Like, this is such an exclusive, like, pretty nice, like, journal, and I feel like I'm just ruining it when it already has all the dots underneath. And then we have the habit tracker. This is definitely the most beautiful page of this month. It worked out so well with this sheet as well. I just have all the different categories of my trackers in here, and then I'll just fill in the box of the day that I do these things. It's pretty simple. I love this spread. I also added a new one, which was style, and this is to push myself to get ready in the mornings and kind of challenge myself every day to have like a look. I know that's strange, but I think it's very, very good for me to get me out of my comfort zone. I realize, like, you know, as Kurt Hummel says in Glee, every, like, moment is an opportunity for fashion, and I need to live by that more because I really, really love fashion. And here we have a TBR and a reading log. So here are the books that I want to read, or I'm going to read, and here are the books that I'll be, like, tracking when I read them, whatever. Making it so complicated. If you want to see the video where my mom chooses my TBR, that will be in the cards. And then here we have the first weekly spread. I'm not very excited about this month's spreads or this weekly spread. It's a little bit chaotic because you can't really see the print that's behind it. But I'll be definitely be improving these spreads, the weekly spreads, and I'll be doing a simplistic bullet journal setup for the month of what's next, April. I'll be doing super, super simple. I hope you guys are okay with that, and I hope you guys enjoyed this, even though it wasn't the usual stuff, and that you still got inspired. I don't know how you would do that, but I hope you did. Anyhow, this was kind of like a different take on bullet journaling, but I hope you guys kind of see where I'm coming from with all of this. So I hope you guys all have a really, really lovely day and a lovely bullet journal month, and good luck with your setup. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye!